Hey, my friend, it's your coach, Kevin Ward, and I was just talking to somebody that had talked to somebody else about my background, my story. Nine years ago today, I was renting a bedroom, unfurnished, in an old rundown apartment complex for $200 bucks a month and sleeping on an air mattress in LA. And today my life is totally different from that. But what the comment was that how powerful and inspirational that story was for them and their situation, and how it wasn't too long ago that they were in that kind of a situation, and so forth. And here's what I want you guys to understand. The difference between successful realtors and unsuccessful realtors is not that successful realtors have it easier than everybody else. They have it easier than everybody else. And this is the perception. It's like, yeah, but look at them, they're successful. They don't have to struggle. As if that they didn't ever have to struggle. See, when you look at somebody who's successful, it's very difficult to look at them as somebody who's unsuccessful. It's very difficult to look at them as somebody who struggled, who's been flat on their back, who's burned their life to the ground, who's had it go terribly, horribly bad and had to overcome amazing adversity. But my friend, that's the reality. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not that unsuccessful people have more struggles than successful people. In fact, a lot of times it's the opposite. Sometimes the most successful people are the ones who have had the greatest struggles. The difference is they were willing to embrace the struggle, fight through the struggle, own the struggle, and overcome the struggle. And then when you see them succeed, you're like, oh, well, but they're not having to struggle like me. Well, no, you're just seeing them after they struggle is over. That at least the visibly part of it, or at least they've got fruit on the tree because now they've had some positive stuff happening in their life. So when people look at me and go like, man, I wish you got all this stuff and you're successful and all that. And they're like, it's harder for me because I'm not there. I had literally a coaching member this week on a call was talking about, yeah, I mean, I know that you point out and you hold up your case studies as your top people. And she was on the call. One of the guys on the call was one of my coaching members named Bucci Ovadile. And she says, yeah, but we can't all be Bucci. As if, see, Bucci's successful. That's why he's making money, is because he's smarter than me. He's better than me. He's taller than me. He's stronger than me. No, and I said, and my answer was, dear, Bucci was not always Bucci. The Bucci you see today did not exist 10 years ago. The Bucci you see today didn't exist 2 years ago. See, the Bucci you see today is a Bucci who spent years and years and years struggling and was willing to embrace the struggle. And so today, Bucci is on track for over $800,000 this year in commissions. His goal is over $1 million this year in commissions, and it's just the first of the year. So he's like, okay, I'm off to a good start, because January is typically not your best month of the year. But he'll make more in the first 2 months of this year than he was making an entire year 2 and 3 years ago. Why? Not because he didn't struggle, but because he was willing to embrace the struggle, own the struggle, and overcome the struggle. So wherever you are, my friend, success is on the other side of all the struggle. It's not in avoiding it. It's in embracing it, owning it, and overcoming it.